What's up? Welcome back to Supreme Micah. Really excited to be recording this video. Alright, so I'm going to let you in on a few of my tips in regards to my beard. Alright, right now it's probably not looking the best, but we're going to get it there. Alright, so first I want to let you know what I use for a actual moisturizer or a conditioner, something that I will apply in my beard. So this is called Everyman Jack. All right, so if you're not familiar with this, they also have a few other brands or products that you will probably see in stores like Walmart or Target. So this, for the most part, it's described as beard butter with cocoa butter, and it's labeled as sandalwood here, which you can see there. Alright, so sandalwood. So I've been using this for months. Alright, so I have nothing but great things to say about it. It is expensive. This entire jar is $9. With tax, it probably comes up to $10 depending on where you are. Now, I must say, for the most part, you don't need that much. So although it's like $10, you don't need to apply a lot of this in your beard. Alright, so you can apply it throughout the day. I usually do it about 2 times in the day, usually in the morning and then usually at night, because you can take a shower in the morning, wash your face, and you do the same thing at night, sometimes in the midday, depending on whatever your needs are. So my experience with this, like I mentioned, I've been using this for about several months. I can say at least maybe 6 months, I would say, maybe a little bit longer. So they label this as like hydrate for the most part. So what it'll do for the most part is just pretty much apply moisture and condition your beard for the most part. But for me, what I do, there's a little bit extra with what I do. I also use a conditioner as well. So every time I take a shower, every single time I take a shower, I always condition my beard. So many of you may have already seen this brand before. It's no secret. You may see this type of brand in most stores that you go to. So this is Dove. So this is a 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner. So I literally just like shampoo my beard with this on a daily basis every single time I take a shower. So there you go. All right, you can't go wrong with this stuff. All right. Now I also cut my own hair. I have dreads. All right. When I cut my hair, not a lot needs to be done. All right, I don't mind supporting like local barbers. If you're one of those guys that go to a local barber on a a regular basis every week, that's fine. I think that's a great thing. Me personally, all I need to do is shave the sides of my head, and I have a beard, right? So I just need to shape it around for the most part. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm not going to shampoo my beard right now, but I will apply the actual conditioner, and I'm going to let you know also how I comb my hair, because I think people, at least with the type of like hair that I have, like the texture type of hair, I think they get it wrong. Like you have guys out there that try to brush their hair and maybe they comb it incorrectly for the most part. So we're going to get to that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do a quick shape up on my beard. So guys, this is like 20 bucks. If you're interested in this is 20 bucks. Like I mentioned before, if you're like me and you don't need a lot for your haircut, maybe this is for you, right? Who knows? But I encourage you to go to the barber, right? Those guys, they need your support. So if you're new to this, just please make sure that you always comb your hair first. This is what I have here, a comb. So you can easily just brush it up here. This is how I comb my hair, right? So I brush up, and I go to the sides like this. Get it nice and even all around. So you can tell the difference already. Like before, it was a little bit not combed. Right now, you can tell like there's already a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly shape it up. For the most part, I did not, I don't really need to shape up all that bad. One tip too, before I start this, is that don't shape your beard all the time. Like if you're doing this yourself, give it 2 weeks, give it a week, You know, I think even a week is too much. Like 2 weeks is fine when you're cutting your hair. Like me personally, like I'm black, right? So you know, right? You can get like the brother bumps, right? So you know, make sure that you have a clean, you know, razor, whatever you're using. Make sure you don't overshave. You don't want to irritate your skin. If I were you, you know, depending on, you know, how you interact with or how your skin reacts to like blades. Like me personally, I can't put blades like the blades that you would see like in a barber, but they would use like to cut your hair on your face with like the shaving cream, for an example. It breaks me out. You know, I'll get like some serious like shaving bumps, and it has nothing to do with like them cleaning their like blades and things like that. I just get irritated, my skin, and it's horrible. My skin will break out, especially on the back of my neck. So this is all I use, right? So let's go ahead and get started with this. This is going to be fun. This is a Andis. That's what it's labeled as. You can see that there. Now you can see here, I got a little bit of growth underneath, so I'm gonna get there first, and you know I'm gonna touch it up a bit. Also have some scissors, and I'll show you how I do that next. All right, like I mentioned, I didn't like need to do too much, but you know, I since I can't use like certain like material on my face, like blades, for example, I can't use like the physical blades, like the handheld blades that you would see like in the barbers that break me out. I do have scissors as well. Like I mentioned, I also use this electronic razor too. So for the most part, what I'll usually do is I'll lift like the hair up, at least on my stash here that you can see, and I make sure I can get the long hairs, and I'll like cut it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Now I also have like long hairs too, like along my beard, and you can't see it right now, but what I also do is I'll usually go back and I'll kind of like snip the long hairs too with like my scissors to make it kind of look nice and even for the most part. And I've been growing this beard for months, and I love it for the most part. I'm not sure if you know this. If you're a guy, beards actually keeps moisture actually in your face. So if you typically keep your beard for like an extended amount of time, that moisture that it keeps within your your face, it keeps moisture within your face, right? It'll actually keep it from looking like saggy, right? So you'll see a lot of the time like guys that actually have like shaved like faces. A lot of the time you can see like almost like their chin, right, and the sides of their face where their beard would normally be. It's like almost like dry, almost. Usually because maybe they're not putting moisturizer back in their face and their the parts of like their facial hair. But beards actually it helps with that. It actually helps you. Although it makes you look older, it helps with like your skin for the most part. So that's a great tip if you didn't know that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the conditioner now. Like I mentioned, this is conditioner. It's nothing special. I mean, it is special. This stuff is bomb. It really is. So you don't need any like a lot. Like I mentioned, it says literally use a dime size, which like is not a lot. Depending on your beard size, though, you're probably gonna need like more. You know, depending on like the actual guy for the most part. So I kind of just do this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you put too much of this stuff in, especially if you're not washing your beard, you're gonna get like some nasty like bumps. So you know, and I'm talking out of experience. Not that I don't wash my beard or never did. It's just because if you're think about it, right? So if you're putting this in your beard, right, and it ends up being too much over the day, and you're sweating and all that stuff, you're gonna probably break out. It's like your face, right? If you don't, if you don't take care of your face, you'll break out. You know, some people have conditions. It's not because you don't wash your face. You know, some people just have acne conditions and they break out. But don't put too much of this in because it's not going to be great for your skin underneath your beard. All right. So also make sure that you rub this in really well. If you don't rub this in really well, it happens to me all the time. It'll make you look like you have gray hairs. My mom, I sent her a picture one time. She was just like, "It looks like you have gray hairs," and I'm like, "It's just my beard conditioner. I didn't rub it in all that well." So make sure that you rub it in well, or that could be a sign that you use too much. So after you apply the beard conditioner, go ahead and comb it in. You can see already how easy it is for me to comb it. Right? This comb, these are hard to find. I don't know why, but this comb is hard to find. It's actually, the end of this piece actually kind of broke a little bit, and I kind of took some scissors and I just like snipped it away. So it's missing like almost like a centimeter, but you can't hardly tell. So and that is all you got to do. Listen, the reason why I'm giving you guys this advice, whoever's watching this, there's some dudes, man, that probably have some rough looking beards, and this might help them a lot. So let's take it from the top. So my first tip is, if you know that you're breaking out from what they use in the barbershop with those blades, the blades that they use with their hands, right? Stop using them, right? If you're not breaking out, then fine. But me, like, I can't use it. It's sensitive on my face, right? I get like the brother bumps, razor bumps, whatever you call it. It doesn't matter. I can't even use disposable razors. It's the same thing. If you're breaking out, stay away from it. 2, please get some conditioner for your beard, right? This is going to help. This helps pull long hairs. This helps moisturize it. This helps to be able to kind of style your beard as well, because it's going to make it nice and soft and apply it with so much moisture. It's going to look great. And it's not greasy. That's another thing. A lot of you guys are probably putting like grease in your beards, and I hope you're not, like the hair grease. Please don't put hair grease in your beard. It's greasy, and that's probably not going to be good for your skin underneath, especially if you're outside in the summertime and you're sweating. Number two, or excuse me, number three, comb your beard. Don't brush your beard. Depending on the texture of your hair, mine, I comb it, and I make sure that I don't comb down, right? I don't do this. I don't comb down in this direction. I comb up. Another great tip, if you're watching this, is some of you guys, your beards are growing. They kind of like, it kind of grows out like this a bit, like it's almost like a, you ever seen like Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln got the beard and it kind of like sticks out like that. I don't know if that's a style or if you guys like that, but my beard can look like that sometimes, but most of the time it's because I'm not getting the shape right, or it's because maybe there's some uneven growth. My recommendation, if that's happening to you, if you notice that, scissors and a comb. You see here, like this right now, like this is fine for me. I'll cut it down a little bit from here, like the long hairs and things, but some guys, like it's like out here, and it's like it's uneven with their beard. Just cut it down a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like mine is fine, like right now. It's not too like long here at the end, so it's perfect, and I love it. So you don't have to comb too much. Take at least maybe about a minute or 2 minutes just to comb your hair. I comb mine throughout the day. In the morning, evening, afternoon too. So, and that's my tip for you guys for the most part. Don't forget the actual conditioner as well. I think that's going to be blessings for all of you guys. So hopefully that is helping some of you guys out. I'm going to finish styling my beard. I'm going to finish getting some of these long hairs, cutting them, shaping them up. Also get the top of my head here as well, because I didn't touch that when I was talking to you guys, because this was mainly about my beard. I actually shaved the sides of my head yesterday, and maybe I'll record another video soon with me shaving the sides of my head. But and I also wash my hair. If you guys out there who have dreads, if you think for some reason you can't wash your hair, yes you can. Please wash your hair. I wash my hair. I use the same stuff that I showed you. This is the Dove 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner. Please don't make what people say to be true, because people with dreads do wash their hair, and I hope you are too. So guys, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, make sure that you leave a comment, also subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.